Top floor right there off Duini. Yeah. Oh no, I can't fuck with y'all. When I'm with my squad, I cannot do no wrong. Yeah, sauce in the city, don't get misinformed. Yeah, they gon' pull up on me. Yeah, we gon' do some
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, cause we from a place you cannot stay. Oh, you can't go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome once again to another Happy Hour Open Mic Comedy, brought to you by the good people of King's Pizza here. We remind you that purchase is necessary to participate, so please buy some kind of food product so we can help support and keep King's Pizza running. King's Pizza is an essential part of your daily intake of pizza, y'all. For real. Very important. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got a whole lineup of comedians from all around the island here for your pleasure. But first, I gotta introduce you the guy on the flyer. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for Ian Shitten.
Trying to take my spot as the fucking host. No, Nico Nikea, you cannot have this spot. Yeah. Shit, man. I am your host and MC. 2 people in the room. 3 people. Yes, I am the host and MC for the evening. My name's Ian. We're gonna keep this show rolling because my buddy over here has to run off to like a place, and so I have a set that I'm gonna do a little bit later. But for now, let's go ahead and introduce our first comic. Are you guys ready for our first comic tonight? Yeah. Yes. Everybody, give it up for my brother Nico Nikea.
Yeah, Ian. How much was that shirt, bro?
Fucking $15.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rossi, is that?
Yeah.
Rossi, is that? Sucking guy. Ian, have you played strip poker? Have you actually played it?
Not to the full extent, no.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand what the full extent.
I got down to the underwear, and
Oh.
then everything stopped before it got a little weird.
You guys gave up?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to know why I hate strip poker?
Why?
Because it's stupid. You're not playing poker. That's not the game you're playing. You want to know what game you're playing when you play strip poker? The game is sit in front of 3 other naked dudes and 2 ladies with their titties and their vagina hanging out, and then try not to get a boner. That's what you're playing. You ain't playing poker. I don't know what cards I had that night at all. All I know is that I was focusing on not getting a boner the entire time. That's all that happens. Yes, because I stared at the penis right across from me. Didn't look at the pussy once. The tits, I looked at, but then I balanced it out with a penis in my face. That's what happened. That's strip poker. Have you done it?
Not that.
Well, next time you do it, you're gonna be like, Nico's so fucking right. That's what happens when you play strip poker. There's one more I have to say.
You play to win or lose?
Oh. I also feel the same thing about a threesome. Okay, follow me on this. If you have sex with 2 women and a dude, it's a great threesome. If you have sex with 2 dudes and a girl, this is the sentence, okay? Last night, I had sex with John, comma, and Stacy. If I take 2 words out of that sentence, the sentence is now, last night I had sex with John, period. But that's not the threesome I want, okay? If I can take 2 words out of this situation and then fuck a dude, I'm not into it. Thank you. It's weird. I don't want to fuck some guy. I want to fuck Stacy. I don't want to fuck John. I want to fuck John, comma, and Stacy. Thanks. Tagline. All right. Anybody gay? Anybody gay?
I am.
No, you're not.
Who says?
Do you guys have gay friends?
No. Zero.
Are you? No, you're not. I don't believe you. My roommate's gay, and she told me that it was like one night we were drinking, and I was kind of flirting, you know? So she ended up telling me that she's a lesbian. Yeah. And I thought it was just like her way of saying like, we're never gonna have sex, bro. Yeah. So I called her out on it like right away, and I was like, okay, when was the last time you hooked up with a chick? And then she paused and was like, she got like flustered a little. It was like, I'm actually a non-practicing lesbian. Because she didn't know what to say. That's what I thought. Anyway. But that wasn't the case, okay? She's a non-practicing homosexual. All right? And then I tried, hello, come on in. Enter. You guys lesbians? No? All right. You're gonna enjoy this, then. You're gonna enjoy this. Are you guys practicing lesbians?
Yeah.
You practice?
We make out. Do you
practice? You like do the deeds.
Yeah, we touch each other sometimes.
Aww.
We sleep in the same bed, actually.
Cool.
Every night.
Cool.
Yeah. It's
Okay, let me tell you my story then. Okay, so my roommate's a non-practicing homosexual.
What does that mean?
It means she does not practice her homosexuality.
I thought that was just like a living. You just
I know.
like,
Okay, but hang on. I thought about it after she told me, and I went home and I tried to apply that idea to my own life, and I realized the best relationships I've ever had were my non-practicing homosexual relationships with my male friends. I fucking love those guys. You guys, I probably won't ever talk to you again. No offense. But my dude, I'm gonna text him right after I leave this place. Alright? I will text my dude that I non-practicingly homosexually fuck the shit out of. I don't practice it, but it's all in here. Okay? But I mean it. Okay. I played music for a long time. Alright? And hear me out. Okay, so this is the situation that I had with my guitar player. Two boys in their 20s meet up in a dimly lit room. One of them brings his piece, the other one brings his piece, and then they sit there and stare into each other's eyes and make sweet, sweet noises. Right? Tell me that ain't gay. Tell me that's not gay. Oh, so gay. And then it gets worse, okay? At one point, one of the boys stood up, put his strap on. The other one stood up and put his strap on, and then they started playing with each other. They traded pieces. I played with his strap on, he played with my strap on. Eventually we invited a drummer and he brought some sticks. And then we invited a keyboard player, and then things got weird. Because 4 was way too many non-practicing homosexuals. Thank you guys. That was my time. Ian.
That's all you wanted, Nico Nikea? Alright, Nico Nikea, everybody. Oh man, I have to admit something, guys. I did take a couple of edibles before I came on stage. It's how we deal with hosting open mic. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of weird because my dad doesn't like to give money to homeless people because he's afraid that they're going to spend it on drugs and alcohol. But he paid for my college. Where all I did was drugs and alcohol. But I actually quit a lot. Yeah, I don't know. We'll go into all that later. Are you guys ready for your next comic, guys? Oh man, this is the guy that runs this show. Oh, look at this beautiful man over here. Just hair flowing. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just going to bring him up. Paco, everybody.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next time, can I get a little pause when you compliment me? Honey, I be hating when dudes compliment me. They be like, yo, you're so sexy. Like, what the fuck? Like, that is not the thing I'm trying to get across here. Being sexy to dudes. Like, no. No. My name Paco Loco. Welcome, everybody, to Open Mic Comedy, where you're going to get a whole bunch of comedians here for your pleasure. If you're here to order pizza, just go ahead right past me. I don't mind. We here to sell pizza. Because the pizza costs money. The jokes, they free. They free for y'all. Yes. Let's see what this guy knows about. What you talking about there, homie?
Yeah, I remember your varsity shirt, that's why. Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, you know what? We met the other day, and we like recognized him outside.
For
And
real?
he was like, oh, did you meet while we were drunk? And I was like, no, we met at a surf shop. So.
Word. Thank y'all for coming. That's awesome. We appreciate you coming. Oh, my name Paco Loco, like I'm saying. I look like I'm local from Hawaii, born and raised, right? No, I'm not. I'm from Philly. I'm from Philadelphia, born and raised all the time. I like to talk about current events. And you know what's topping the news nowadays is the attack on Asians. Y'all hear about this? Any? No, I don't see no Asian people in the audience. You Asian? You half Asian? Half Asian. You're Asian? Y'all Indian, right? That counts as y'all Indian. I'm just making just. That's racist. I shouldn't just be guessing. That might be Puerto Rican. That might be Puerto Rican. What's that? You Asian too? Oh, I'm like, damn, y'all got me. Y'all got me. Y'all got me. No, but y'all notice this is. It's all over the news. Like Asian people getting attacked for nothing, like for nothing. And you know what I got to say about that? It's about time. Yeah, like yo, what they over here with their delicious food. You know what I mean? They beautiful women, working hard, not bothering everybody. Fuck that. Join America. You gotta get bullied. You know what I mean? That's how it is in America. You gotta get bullied to be in America. It's like America is like a fraternity. Don't y'all notice this? Like America is like a fraternity. Like every racial group that comes from Hawaii, that comes from somewhere else and comes to America, you got to get bullied for one generation at least. Like for real, at least. Like right now, I think who's up next? The Micronesians. That's the ones they the new Neos. They getting pledged. But no, I feel bad about the Asians. Like no, for real, like. They don't bother nobody, all of a sudden they get picked on. You know why that is? Because Bruce Lee not around. Because if Bruce Lee was around, everybody was scared of Asians. When Bruce Lee came out, I was scared of Asians. Because you don't know. They might know that shit. Like you start some trouble with a Chinese man and he go, oh, start winding up on you. And I don't even want none. You good. Like, I'm sorry. Don't look at you pie. Y'all want a piece of gum right here. Like, it's crazy though. Another thing, be watching in politics, they just passed the Sexual Equality Act. You know what that means? It means that there's no organization in America that can discriminate because of your sex. And then once again, it's about time. It's about time, not for real. Like, we shouldn't be discriminating. If you want the job and you're a lady and you're good enough, you should get a chance at that job just like everybody else. Clap it up for that. Sexual equality. And I'm thinking it's awesome for me because I've been wanting to play in a women's basketball league. Yeah, I've been one. I can't play with the men. Can you imagine me in the NBA? No, I'm getting dunked on I'm gonna have balls on my face. Just getting dunked on every few minutes. I'm gonna try to play defense, but I can't, not in the NBA. But in the WNBA, I got a chance. Like, yo, I got a chance. I'll be playing all type of fruity defense. You know what I mean? I'll be all rubbing up on them and stuff like this and stuff. And don't nobody want to post me up in the paint, because I'm gonna be like, And I know this trick. I know this trick. I ain't shit. Like, I know this trick from college. Is we go to parties with basketball shorts with no underwear, so they can feel everything. They be dancing. They be in the club dancing with you. Like, what the hell? Like, oh, yeah. Like, damn. Puerto Ricans are big. Like, yeah. You know how in the NBA they play like hip check, and they hold you like this. They hip check you, they hold you like this, and they move you around. I'll be tit checking people. Yeah, tit checking them. Yo, like every time they come out, I'm just snapping at them. I used to. Oh, you know what's fucked up? All my female friends are lesbian. That's fucked up, ain't it? Can't call me homophobic. Every female that I got a friendship with is lesbian. That's because I try to fuck all my regular friends. Yeah. If you straight and you in my vicinity, I'm gonna try. Like, right, Lilly? Like,
How many times?
Lilly trying to hook me up with her mom. That shit was so embarrassing. She trying to, she like, she trying. Oh yeah. Oh man. Well, that's how I got some notes. God really agree. You know what's gonna fix this world? I really believe is that we gotta. Every race got their talents. Like for real. Every race got a talent that's just natural to them. For real. Like for real. Like, and I think we need to come together and like have. I really believe the only way to come together is for us to have interracial sex. Yes, because if everybody's mixed, everybody's gonna look like me, Puerto Rican. For real. And that's what we should do. But if you can just have friends from other races. You know why? Because nowadays, I find that I have a new job, and that's protecting white people in bad neighborhoods. Yeah, I've walked several comedians to their car after the show because they scared to walk in a bad neighborhood. And I'm thinking they over-exaggerating, but no, they not. They really need an escort, like, for real. Somebody like me, I'll walk you to your car. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with you. For real, like, I do it all the time. Like, I'll come up, I'll be walking, and the homeless people, like, hey, what's up, Ollie? And I'm like, what? And the they with you, Bob? Like, yeah, they with me. And okay, and walk away. I'm like, oh shit, this shit works. I'm gonna start charging white people, maybe Asians too now, because I hear y'all in trouble. I'll just walk y'all to your car, and nothing's gonna happen. I got you, dog. But it could work in reverse too. How it works in reverse is that white people, y'all can help us out a whole lot by talking to the police for us. For real, like, please talk to the police. If the police come right now, I need some good white person to go talk to the police. Because that, it just works. Once again, this is true fact. I see you got with a doubt on your face. But I'm in a bar, I'm in a beach with a white woman and a dog, right? And I'm walking the dog. White woman goes to the bathroom. I'm out with the dog by myself playing with it. Cops come out of nowhere. Hey, you! No dogs allowed in the park. And I know the rules. Like, damn, he's right. Ain't no rules. Oh, fuck. So I'm already getting down on my knees. You know what I mean? I'm ready to get arrested and shit. Like, no, you could. I'm not resisting, officer. All of a sudden, a white girl comes out of the bathroom, goes right up to the police officer. I can't hear what they saying, but I'm seeing she's all in the cop face, touching him on the chest and shit like, yo, you can't be doing that. What the fuck? And she's over there. I'm hearing something about some type of comfort dog or something, and the dog's allowed on the park. I would have never thought of that. Like, for real, white friends, we need you, and y'all need us. So let's come together, all together as a people. Because Hawaii is really beautiful. Hawaii is like a vortex of like, if you know about like the spirituality and like vortexes and like Hawaii is like a big explosion of creation and love. If y'all don't know, whatever you think about in Hawaii is gonna happen, like good or bad. Like if you think something bad gonna happen, then fuck around, something gonna happen. You think something good, guaranteed. Like I'm sitting at my house, and it happens in real ways. Like I'm sitting at my house. Now you know what? I need a refrigerator in my house. I don't got a refrigerator. I go outside, and on the corner of my block, there's a refrigerator right there. Nobody's just sitting out in the garbage. Like, oh, okay. I grab it, put it in my house, plug it in. I got that refrigerator. For real. I needed a bookshelf to hold all my books. I read. Y'all don't think I read, but I read. But I read, and I don't got no bookshelf. So let me go outside. Think about a bookshelf. I go outside. God, there's a bookshelf right there the way I want it. One time I'm sitting home, reminiscing, like, damn, I miss my grandma. She just passed away. Like, I really miss my grandma. And I go outside. Damn it, I see an old lady just sitting right there on top of the garbage. Like, and I'm like, yo, like, grandma's a high maintenance. I don't know. Let me think about it. So 2 or 3 days later, lady's still in the trash. Like, who the fuck gonna throw a perfectly good old woman like that in the trash? Like, that's so messed up. So I took her in. She lives in the bathroom. It's cool. It's cool. We gonna be all right. One of the things I know about Hawaii too is like, everything that's beautiful in Hawaii, dangerous. It will kill you. Yes, I'm not lying to you. If it looks beautiful and gorgeous, like go out to the ocean and you see like the waves crashing on the rocks and like it's gusting up and then a rainbow coming. You know what I'm talking about? You see that? It's just beautiful. Like, oh, that's nice. You look at that. That's gorgeous. Like, I like that. don't go over there. Like, see it from far away. Like, that shit will kill you. You get up in that water, and water will eat you up. Like, for real. Like, don't go. Like, study it, observe it from far. Like, you know, they say, the sea lions and the sea monks. You see that? You know why they tell you? Is it called sea monk seals? The monk seals. You know the monk seals, them big fat animals that beat you, and we not allowed to touch them. We gotta stay like 15, 20 feet away from them. You know why that is? That's for your safety. That sea lion will fuck you up. Like, for real. He just gonna look at you as food and beat you up, like, for real. Then I was talking to some tourists. It's like, oh, I love the tattoos y'all have in Hawaii. I saw this Asian guy, this old Asian guy, with a full body tattoo. I'm like, stay away from that guy. Like, oh, if you know Asian culture, an old Asian guy with a lot of tattoos, that dude is gangster as fuck. Like, yo, he is super gangster. Like, yo, don't. And he's like, he had like a tiger running up his back, going on around like, yo, he killed like 300 people. Like, he is an assassin. Like, I wanted to take pictures. Don't take pictures. Like, or you gonna have ninjas coming at your hotel room in the middle of the night, just busting in your window like, give us the picture, give us the picture. Like, oh shit, like Hawaii is dangerous. Hot women, you see a beautiful hot chick, like, yeah. Hot women, she crazy as fuck. Like, the hotter, the crazier, y'all. But that's all I got time for right now. I appreciate y'all for listening. Now I don't gotta go to therapy. My name's Paco Loco.
Fuck yeah, Paco. Yeah, Paco Loco, everybody. Guys, I'm nipping outside. It's getting cold out there. Anybody else nipping right now? No? Kind of? Yeah. I don't know. I know I look like I just came from ABC store or something. Like I work at ABC store. I work in an office, and I don't know. All day today, all I did was I went onto GoDaddy.com to create a website for abandoned children called Where'dYouGoDaddy.com. So that's fun work day. Are you guys ready for our next comic?
Yeah.
Oh man, coming from all the way in the back, a good friend of mine from back in the day, Hunade.
Y'all look confused. You're all like, what's Apple's tech support doing here? Well, I'm just here to remind you guys you need to update to the new iOS. You guys keep hitting remind me later. They send me. I'm not going to match the energy of the previous two comedians, just going to be upfront about that. So, y'all going to have to get on my level. Me and my girlfriend have been both growing beards during quarantine. And I've been getting a lot of compliments about it from like friends and family. They'll come up and be like, you know, your face, it looks great when you hide most of it. You don't have to, I mean, I like mine. I also like my girlfriend's. We're both, it's fine. I've been spending a lot more time with my girlfriend during quarantine, and I've come to realize that I'm the clean one. I've realized that because I'll come home and everything is on the floor. I'll walk in and my house looks like Ross. And I'm just curious like how she picks out her clothes for the day. She's like, nope, not today. Nope. I'm just like, you can just put it back on the hanger. You know that, right?
Nope.
I learned today that there's a band called Faster Than Boys. It's a little suspicious. I mean, I can see why they aren't famous now. A lot of times when people are in trouble, they'll pray and talk to God, and it's completely normal. But when I want to tell God about my day in Arabic on a plane, it becomes a flight risk. I mean, I'm just kidding. I don't talk to God. I talk to Google. I mean, it's the same thing, right? They're both in the cloud. Well, one of them's real. I've also been watching a lot of daytime television, and there's a show on daytime television where a woman goes around helping adopted kids find their biological parents, which is an interesting topic for a reality TV show because I don't want anyone returning my donations to Goodwill to me. I mean, I don't want kids to be like boomerangs where if you throw them away, they're coming right back. This is a big year for me. I almost turned 30. I mean, not yet, but I'm preparing for it. You know, if someone asks me how old I am now, I just say basically 30. I'm rounding up at this point. I broke my thumb last year in a snowboarding accident, and I had to get surgery for it. And that's a weird thing to wake up to out of surgery, is like a doctor being like, your thumb was like completely broken, you have to pin it back together. And me, you know, I just like, I guess thanks for the hand job, doctor. Alright, crossing that one out. My brother's been dieting during quarantine, and he's really gotten into it. He's on the keto diet. He really likes being fit and dieting. So he likes it so much that every 3 months he'll quit, get fat again, just so he can diet again. That's how much he loves dieting at this point. Alright, I got one more joke. So I realized a few weeks ago that I was 50% of the brown people at my work, and the other 50% was my boss. And I was kind of curious what was going through the head of like the upper management when they hired my boss. They're like, she needs another brown friend, because I heard you're supposed to get them in pairs. If you get one, they get lonely. Maybe we'll put them in the same seating area, because, you know, they need to feel safe together. And just, you know, to make sure that they feel safe, we'll give them their own bathroom, we'll give them their own water fountain, you know, separate but equal. Alright.
If you want it, guys, I'm letting people at 9 minutes because there's not that many people here, and you know, they got some shit to work out, right? If you've noticed, every single time I come up here, I'm telling a one-liner. That's because I have a one-liner show coming up, and I'm trying to practice that shit. So I went out with this one girl, and I thought that our first date went really, really well. And then she called me up later, and she's like, hey, Ian, why didn't you make a move on the first date? And I was like, I was trying to be a gentleman. I was trying to be a nice guy. She was like, nice guys finish last. She found out on our third date that nice guys finish first. Thank you. I know that wasn't the one-liner. That was a lot of liners. We're going to reduce that down while we bring up our next comic. Are you guys ready for him? Oh my gosh, my nipples. How are your nipples doing? Okay? Okay. You guys are sitting like right by the window. It is freezing out there. This guy, you can definitely see them. Give it up for Trey Gunn.
Yeah, Trey!
All right, how's everybody doing? New faces, wow! Oh my gosh, I've never seen so many women in this place that didn't look disgusted at me. That's because you guys haven't heard my comedy yet. Oh my god, no. No, fucking with you. I'm actually working on some new stuff. It's not even working on it, it's just a thought process, because I thought I saw a Facebook post. I thought I actually no, I saw a Facebook post. I literally saw a Facebook post. You know, it's like, say your age and all the jobs that you worked. And I was going through the list. It's like 28. I started off at Wendy's. Yeah, that was fun. Then I started working at Outback Steakhouse. Got fired because I spilled a poop bucket on the dining room. I got fired because I spilled poop water on the dining room floor. Woo! There we go. Then after that, yeah, I started working at this place. You know, I was going to college. I was dropping out. My dad's like, "You gotta get a job." And this job was the worst job I've ever had. I worked there for 2 weeks. It's a place called Teddy Bear World. Yes. So imagine this, people. Scene set. You're walking up this escalator, or standing, depending on what kind of person you are. I personally stand up an escalator. But but as I'm riding up this escalator, you go up, and then it's a whole theme park, and it's all historical events. You see the 7 wonders of the world and everything, but instead of people, it's teddy bears dressed up as people. And they had tour guides, and they would explain everything as you go through. I didn't have that job. No, my job was to put on a big teddy bear outfit with padding and a head and stand in the middle of Waikiki and get people to come into this place. Shenanigans ensued, people. The first night I worked there, after the break, I didn't realize like around like 7 o'clock, people in Waikiki are just totally fucking hammered. So the first time I'm working there, that's nighttime. This guy goes, "Yo, check out the fucking teddy bear!" Tackles me. Thank God there's extra padding and I got this big ass teddy bear head on. This motherfucker's just, Oh my god, it was like a scene from the Avengers. Somebody calm down the Hulk because this nigga is mad, okay? Oh, didn't know what I did. And I was like, man, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this job. Like, but my dad says I have to work because I'm flunking college, so I wanna have a place to live, you know? Gotta weigh out your options. So I show up. It said next week later. This is when I knew I had to quit the job. Because I was sitting there, it's the 5 o'clock shift, so the sun's setting, no drunk motherfuckers around, I'm taking pictures with Japanese tourists dressed as giant teddy bear, I'm having a grand old time, and then a black family comes up to me, and they're not like a young family and stuff, it's like a bunch of people my age, and they come up, and they're like, yo, we gotta take a picture with this teddy bear. And I was like, alright, what's up? Take a picture with these black folk, and then they start laughing, and they go like, man, they couldn't pay a nigga enough to do this job. And then me as a black man sitting inside this teddy bear, I went looking at my skin and I pulled down the sleeve a little bit, and these things, oh no way, like bro, hey, take off your, like I gotta see the afros, your afro, and like, yeah, that was the most embarrassing thing. So I quit that job. I worked there all in 2 weeks. Got beat up and made fun of by black people. Don't need to relive my childhood enough, you know? Bro. So, been watching, you know, a lot of like movies and TV shows and stuff like that. And one of them was talking about like Edward Snowden, and everybody's like tracing or tracking you. So I started paying attention to my advertisements, you know? And I was like, hey, if they're doing it based off the Google search, if I start looking up, you know, really weird, obscene shit, can I confuse the AI? And what kind of ads will I get? So immediately went from like make your own edibles to tactical survivor gear, because I looked at conspiracy theories. Yes. You guys know how conspiracy theories are doing right now? Let me update you on some conspiracy theories. 9/11 was still an inside job. Let's see. Hitler, still somewhere in South America, still alive and well. Jewish space lasers, ironically funded by Hitler. Yeah, he realized that the Jews were where the real money was, and he's like, fuck, ach nein, er was fucking these up, these all dying. I'm German, I can make fun of them. Oh yeah, I'm biracial. I feel like I should say it. The whites are looking at me, the colors are looking at me, it's like, which one is he? Oh no, it's not a conundrum, I am both of you. I am both of you. I'm racially ambiguous. I can be anything I want to be. I grew up on the west side of Hawaii. Over there, I'm fucking Hawaiian, I'm Samoan, Filipino, Portuguese, Jew. You know? Gotta be a little of everything over there, because once they find out I'm Popolo, then it's like, oh, we gotta be at this black person because it beefs up our street cred. I get into a lot of fights. Like, you would look at me, it's like, huh, he doesn't fight. I get into fights. I don't say I win them, I say I get into them, okay? And most of the time, I am intoxicated as I am getting into these fights. I'm glad the bars are closed, because that's where I get into my most fucked up shit, because I have a mouth on me. I like to say stupid shit to people just to antagonize and piss them off, because I find it entertaining. Some people call it toxic, I call it self-entertainment. So there's this big guy, I mean, I'm leaving the bar, it's 2 a.m. And this girl, she's dressed to the T, she's looking amazing. And I was like, hey, you look really nice tonight. All I said. This big, beefy motherfucker comes up to me. Hey, bruh. Was he hitting on my friend's girlfriend? Wait. Your friend's not offended by this at all. Why are you offended at me saying that your friend's girlfriend looked pretty? I was like, oh, you're smashing your friend's girlfriend. That's when my mouth got me into trouble. Because this motherfucker comes, I was like, what bro, what you say? The fact that he was so defensive on it, I knew that he was fucking her, and everybody else knew. She kind of recluse into the fucking corner, and he goes like, bro, let's do this right now, we gonna scrap. And I was like, whoa, hold your horses, buddy. Look at you, and then look at me. You were 6'3", 300 easily. I'm like 5'9", 5'10" for the Tinder. 200. I am very squishy. I'm like a beanbag chair at this point. Like, I don't need to wear that teddy bear outfit anymore, because I just am the teddy bear, you know? This guy's like, I was like, bro, I'm gonna scrap you. And I was like, no, you're not. He goes, why not? And I was like, because what would it prove? He goes, what? I was like, yeah, what would you prove by kicking my ass right now? He goes, what do you mean? And I was like, all right, listen to this. You are twice my size. Everybody around here who wants to watch the fight knows who's gonna win this fucking fight. I mean, look at us, right? You will look fucking cool for the fucking second. It's like, yo, this guy's smashing him. But then everybody else, as soon as it's over, is gonna be like, wow, that was a dick move. How'd you beat this little child up? Like, and that's the thing. I won the fucking fight. Because I fight psychological warfare. Fuck this Bruce saying shit. Dude, I got brains. I'm fucking stupid as hell, but I catch my stupid. That makes me smart.
Too stupid, Nico.
I wish I made up anything tonight. These are all true stories, people. My name is Trey Cunn, and there's literally a saying that people would say about me. That shit, Trey.
Yeah.
I find myself crazy situations. Oh, this one, is this gonna be my last little bit? Oh, okay, I can do this. God, this is the worst one because this one I feel like could get me into like legal trouble for some reason, and I shouldn't say it on the camera, but I will anyway. So this was outside O'Toole's. A lot of these stories happen around O'Toole's. That was my go-to spot in Chinatown, okay? And we're outside. I just came back from Lucky Belly. I'm eating a little bento for $5. We're smoking a joint. I'm drunk. And there's this chick there, and she was like, yo, me and my husband are having a divorce party. And then her husband was trying to get everybody to fuck his ex-wife. And then it was weird. I threw my fucking bento, my little plastic scrunchy thing, you know, you get your sashimi in, yeah? Threw that into the trash. That was it. And she goes, you really should recycle. And my drunk ass responds, you really should suck my dick. And then she goes, bust it out. And I was like, oh, word? And I dropped my pants. Still get bubbies on. Yeah, I took like no fucking flashing the dick, but my pants around my ankles. Like, go ahead, suck it. Suck it. Ah, man, that's why I'm glad COVID happened and bars are closed, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh, that's the end of my fucking little bit. Thanks for listening to my stories. The Trey Cunn.
Yeah, Trey.
Trey Cunn. Trey Cunn, everybody. Yes, Trey. Oh, man. Oh, we're starting to feel real good tonight, guys. I partied with Trey several times at O'Toole's. I remember this one time we were out and we were like hitting on girls, and all of the girls went to Trey because he had cocaine. And apparently that is what makes you an amazing, yeah. He comes back to me, he's like, I fucked a 6.5 in the bathroom. I'm like, okay. Well, first of all, like, why are you bringing decimals into this? Why can't you just do it on a scale from 1 through 20? And like, I think that the scale should just be like 1 through 3, right? 1, 2, 3, you know? 1, no, 2, maybe, and like 3, hell yeah, you know? Or maybe 4 if you had cocaine or something. I don't know. Yeah, shit. Are you guys ready for our next comic? Yeah, oh man, this guy is a killer basketball player, and he's gonna be a killer comic. Give it up for Peter G. You are 7. That's how fast we've gone.
Alright. I didn't know I was going this early. How's it going, everyone? Alright. Friday at Kings. Friday at Kings. Paco, thanks for coming in, sitting down. Appreciate you. Yeah, what happened to me earlier today? So I like to surf, and you know, as surfing goes, there's some lingo that you all need to know. Chosh yeet, chosh the wave, yeet is you. And today, you know, I was out at Queens, and you know, normally I have bad experiences with locals. Today something new happened. Today I was going, you know, there's this wave coming in, and I was going out. Who surfs here, by the way? Anyone? Raise your hand. All right, cool. And I was surfing when I was going out to like get past the wave, and this local is coming in to get the wave, and we're getting really close with each other. And he gets trapped inside on the right, and I'm on the left, and he's in the middle. And he's got nowhere else to go, and he's paddling. And all of a sudden, like as I'm going past him, he just like gets a ass grab of me, like just totally grabs my ass. and then uses my ass to propel himself into the wave. And I felt violated, you know, I felt a little bit violated. You know, we turn around, I look back at him, and we say, hey man, you just got a whole handful of ass. And he said, yeah, well, okay. You know, and then we kind of got on to, you know, I was like, oh, what's your name? And he's like, Leo. And I'm like, oh, my name's Pete. And he's like, pleasure. And I'm like, hopefully not too much pleasure. And then a rainbow shined in the sky. And I was like, whoa, maybe the stars are aligning. Maybe this is the day, you know? I'm a hooper as well. I'm a hooper. Any basketball players in the house? Woo woo! Yeah. Sundays at 3. No, not hula hooper. Well, I could. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So the Hawaii hoop culture scene, it's kind of different. It's not really hoop. It's like, let's go get fucked up and then play some hoop. Because people there are just drunk, stoned, smoking cigs, shirtless, and eventually taking a shot, like a basketball shot, and shots. Like, yeah. And anyway, one time I was playing at the park, and it was me. I was the only white guy there, 5 other black dudes. I've told, you know, and you know, anyway, my nicknames were White Boy and Wheat Bread. White Boy and Wheat Bread. The wheat bread being, you know, maybe I'm a healthy looking white male, you know, I like to eat healthy. Yeah, just, it was a weird nickname. And so, you know, one thing that I did tonight was I did invite a girl here. All right. And one thing you can't do, never invite a girl to a comedy show. I broke my own rule. Never invite a girl to a comedy show, because when you bomb, it's over. Okay? It's done. Nada. And I'm gonna do my little Kenny Kusaka impression. Need my notebook. How we doing tonight, everyone? Kings, what's going on outside? Yeah! Yeah! Musubi! Kenny, I feel like I know you well enough now to do that. I'm gonna do the haka after. Another thing that happened to me recently, I was up on the North Shore volunteering. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And what happened was we were picking up some debris and whatnot from the house, and I actually had a moment where I thought I might be a pedophile, because it was really muddy around the house and all the rain, and I wanted to go mudsliding after we were done volunteering. The only 2 people that wanted to go mudsliding were a 12 and 13-year-old girl, and so I had to think in the back of my head the entire time, don't be a pedophile. Don't be a pedophile. Do not be a pedophile. And it turns out I wasn't a pedophile. So clap it up for volunteering, and no pedophile. No pedophile. I am one salty mustache away from really looking like a pedophile, so I did a good job. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. I had a dog growing up. Her name was Luna. She completely had no feeling in her hind legs. And one thing that she liked to do was kind of run outside while shitting. Great dog. And also she liked to eat my socks. So she ate about 3 of my socks, and my dad each time decided to he decided to get the surgery, which cost around $10,000, a stomach pump surgery of this, beautiful Bernese Mountain Dog. The fourth time, she ate aluminum foil from the garage. And what did my dad do? Garage. What did my dad do? Yeah, the garage. Come on. It's like church, guys, you know. Thank you, Kevin. And anyway, she ate some aluminum foil. My dad made the conscious decision to put her down, and that's the joke. Also, aside from being a pedophile, I could be a possible baby murderer, because I'm a twin, and when I was in the womb with my sister, we had to basically, she tried to I was supposed to come out first, and then she kicked me out of the way, and I showed full restraint, not, killing her in the womb. So, thank you. My sister's alive, yeah, she's beautiful. Her name's I got one joke left. Does anyone have AirPods here? Yeah. Those are the most easily losable things in the world. It's like you go every day and you're like, holy shit, where are my AirPods? And luckily they always kind of find their way around. Nice catch, Mushroom. And by the way, buy some pizzas, guys, if you haven't already, please. And so AirPods, just you gotta hold on to them. All right, guys, thank you so much. My name's Peter. Hope you have a good night.
Peter, go stand outside and smile at people and bring them in here. You have the world's greatest, and there's two of you? Oh my gosh, dude. I brought a date to a comedy show once, and I got off stage, and she asked me afterwards, hey, were those jokes that you told on stage about me? I was like, no, the jokes next month are about you. Good times. You guys ready for our next comic? As such a horrible host, I accidentally skipped somebody earlier. Sorry, Lilly, you're gonna have to wait. You wait your turn. Because he waited his turn, 3 people passed his turn. Everybody give it up for Tyler Tanabe.
That's fine. How's it going, everybody? I'm Tyler. 36. 36. It's good age. Good age for dating. For men, that is, not so much for women. But 36. At that point, women are just like, somebody marry me. But good age for me. I get a wide range at this particular age. Younger girls. They enjoy me. I'm an older guy. They like older guys, but not, old enough to, look like their dad or anything like that. So that's good. Can pay a couple of their bills. More middle-aged women, I would say. I like the middle-aged women. Not the kind that own cats or read novels. Nothing like that. I'm talking more like MILFs. Mom, I like to fuck. The women that I went to high school with, like the cheerleaders, the really good-looking ones, the ones that are all perky, the ones that would never look at me when I was, that age. But you know what? Now, it's about that time where, they're going through a divorce, they got a couple kids, self-esteem is a little low. I'm starting to look pretty good right now. It's my time to shine right here. But, I date a girl with kids. I don't really mind kids too much. Except for, those really bratty kids. We've all seen those, the kind you see in the Walmart. It's just like, mommy, can I buy this? And she's like, just slap your fucking kid already. And then I have this with all my friends too. I'm telling them, I'm like, just fucking slap your kid. What the hell? He's out of control, Tyler. I don't know what to do about him. Well, just fucking hit him. We all been hit before. Yeah, but you don't know. We can't do that nowadays. You know, I could go to jail for that. So I was just like, well, that's fucked. So you know what? I came up with an idea. You can have like a little side business for anybody who wants to do this right here. You can go and you can make a deal with some of these parents and you can tell them like, okay, you know what? You go inside the store and as soon as he starts acting up, I'll follow you guys around. I'll fucking take care of this kid right here, okay? I'll take care of this kid. So the next time you come in, it's like, now I told you, we're gonna behave now, right? You start fucking acting up, you just come out fucking around the corner, and you just slap that kid. And you just run away. And the fucking, all that you gotta do as a mom is just be like, see, I told you what would happen, now look what the fuck happened. That's, yeah. That's my side business idea for some people that might enjoy it. I guess none of you have kids. Yeah, I was thinking a lot about women in that whole sense right there, and then in some cases I think about this is where my mind goes. I think about like gynecologists. You know, like where do they come from? Why do they make their decisions? You know, do what they do. I mean, I understand the interest in vaginas, but in everybody's vagina, why would anybody have that right there? You know, and you know, females I can understand. You know, you want to take care of your kind and everything, but you know, males wanting to become gynecologists, you really gotta have an interest there. And you know what do you have when you know you have a wife? How do you meet your wife? You meet her, you know, like at a checkup or something, and you pick the, you know, cream of the litter or something like that? I don't know. But to be a gynecologist's wife, you know, I think you really got to be secure because, you know, your husband could come home at any time and he might smell like sex and you don't know why. You don't know if he had like a really rough day at the office, there were 12 yeast infections during the day. You have no idea. You have no idea. I mean, if he says he's going on a fishing trip with his friends, did he really go on the fishing trip with his friends? It remains to be seen right there. And you know what? You also have to be very clean in order to be, you know, a gynecologist's wife. Because you know what? He's going to know if something's up right away. Right away. So that's my time. I was just trying. Woo!
Tyler Tanabe, everybody. Yes, Tyler. I like the fish and the pork. I don't know, this shirt's just getting to me. This shirt's getting to me. I'm feeling, oh man. Can I try a dirty one on you? Yeah! Okay. Shit. I had a girl tell me that, as she was going down on me, oh fuck. I am feeling really good. Alright, we're gonna get through this, alright?
Don't flush it!
Shit was going down on me once, and she was like, "You're taking too long." And I was like, "Well, they don't call it a blow hobby." Thank you, Ken. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're next, right? Speaking of blow hobbies, please give it up. For Lilly and someone else.
That is the only way I ever want to be referred to. Thank you so much, Ian. It's a blow hobby. That's what I was called in college. Oh man. Guys, I'm gonna start out with something. I gotta get something off my chest. I gotta come out. Maybe you guys can relate. Have you ever had an ex treat you so badly that you accidentally became like slightly specifically racist? I looked at the white girls for that one. Okay, well you guys had the right response. That's cool. Thank you for not backing me up. Yeah, thanks. No, I got cheated on. It was awful. It was a horrible experience. And then like afterwards, I hated Brazilians. Like not the blacks, but the people. Are you Brazilian? Is that? Oh, okay. I was like, I'm sorry, but not really. No, I hated. I was like really angry at like the whole country of Brazil for some reason for like creating my ex-boyfriend. I don't know. But you guys, I came to my senses. I know that that was so wrong of me. I feel so silly and stupid because obviously it's not somebody's race or ethnicity that defines who they are or make them a good or bad person. It was clearly the fact that he was a Scorpio that made him a bad person. Oh man. You guys, this year I've been working on being less annoying. It's not working. It's not going well, you guys. But I think it's in my DNA as a white girl. You can relate, right? Like, can't fight destiny. It's gonna happen, you know? I have narrowed it down to my most obnoxious trait, which is the fact that I constantly talk about being a teacher. Like, I bring it up in every conversation possible. The cashier at Target, like, you know, that's a cute top. I'm like, thanks, I got it for work. I'm a teacher. No one asked. No one cares. Don't know why I said it. You know, I don't know. But I realized that I had a problem when I started counting the amount of shirts I own that I bought myself that mentioned the fact that I'm a teacher. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like teacher shirts that you can just search on Etsy. They say stupid shit like, if you think my hands are full, you should see my heart. I have 8 of those, you guys. 8! It's ridiculous. It's so sad. But I do have this one I like. My mom got me this one. It's really cute and it says, don't make me use my teacher voice. It's cute, right? It's funny. It's a little ironic though because I'm actually a teacher for the deaf. It's like, Mom, you know what I went to college for. Why'd you give me this shirt? My teacher voice is pretty much just me being like, no, that's my teacher voice for you. Man, any parents in the house? I know Tyler's a parent. Where are any parents at? Oh, sorry, just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Any parents in here? No? Okay, well then I'm gonna switch the question. Were any of you spanked as a child? Alright, that's what I like to see. I don't know why. I don't know, you guys. I'm a preschool teacher, and I'm really against spanking. Not for me personally, but for the kids. Against it for the kids. The reason why is because I teach preschool, and these kids come to me, and I'm not allowed to spank them. Okay? I'm not allowed to touch them. And they figure that shit out real fast. And then they look at me like, what are you gonna do about it? What? Then they do shit like this, where they'll look at me with like this look of fear and confidence, which is what I assume I look like on stage. And they just do shit like this, like. Like, they give me like all sorts of looks. I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, no. But it makes me so angry. They're like really testing me, you know, to see what I can do for them. Or do to them, I guess, is the better way to say that. And, you know, the only thing I can do at that point is just ruin their fucking day. You know, they're 3 years old. What else?